I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this afternoon to officially dedicate Kolarick Way in memory of Chief Thomas Kolarick from the Caseby Fire Department. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of the great township of Woodbridge, and it's our pleasure to be able to do this today in memory of just a great guy, a great volunteer, a great fireman. I'd like to briefly read what the proclamation here says. Chief Thomas T.K. Kolarick joined Protection Fire Company No. 1 of Caseby on August 12, 1974. and served as an active member of the Caseby Fire Department for over 41 years until his line of duty death on November 11, 2015. Chief Kolarick served the residents of Caseby and Woodbridge Township as the 6th-time chief of the Caseby Fire Department, 1982, 88, 97, 98, 03, and 08, and fire company president. At the time of his death, Chief Kolarick was serving as the Caseby Fire Department deputy chief and fire company treasurer. Chief Kolarick also served as fire commissioner for the 4th Fire District of Woodbridge Township from 1983 to 87, exempt fireman for the state of New Jersey 1981, member of the Caseby Fords and Hope Lawn Exempt Firemen Association, and member and trustee of the Caseby Fords and Hope Lawn Firemen's Relief Association, life member of the Woodbridge Township Fire Officers Association, and life member of the New Jersey State Firemen's Association. He's survived by his wife Barbara, daughter Emily, sons Thomas, Eric, and Austin. I'd like to now ask Councilman Rick Delina, who's known Tom probably longer than anybody in our government, as the councilman of the 2nd Ward covering Fords, Hope Lawn, and Caseby, if he'd say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, everybody. It's an honor and pleasure to be here this afternoon. It's only fitting that we come together to dedicate Tom's name at the street over here in Caseby where he served. I'm sure was here many times years ago before any of these different plants were here, going back to the fires that were here, brush fires that were here. I know growing up in Fords and being active in the township, Tom was always there, always involved. 40-some years of service is extremely outstanding. So to Tom, and I'm sure he's watching down and got a big smile on his face. And Barbara, to your family, he's a great husband, great man, and a great servant for Caseby Fire Company, and also all the rest of the fire companies that he was involved with throughout the township. So it's an honor to be here today.
Thank you, Rick. We also have from Fords our 19th District Assemblyman Craig Coughlin. Craig, you want to say a few words?
Thank you, Mayor, and good afternoon, everyone. It's nice to be here. I wish we weren't. I wish we weren't naming the street after Tom Kolarick, because his loss was one of those things that was both sudden and saddening on a personal level and on a governmental level. I got to know Tom when his son Austin and my son played Little League baseball together at the Fords-Clare Barton Baseball League, and he was instantly one of those guys that you knew was just a great guy, a guy who cared, who did things for the right reasons, who just worked hard to make everything better. And so when we learned that, or I learned that he was sad, that he had passed, it was shocking and sad, and our township is less good today because of that, but better because he did have the chance to serve and because he gave so much to us. So to Barbara and to the family, his loss is a tragedy, but what we'll take from that is all of the good things that he did and the greatness that he contributed to Woodbridge. Thank you all for coming out today.
You know, my tagline is welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around, and one of the reasons I think we are such a great town is the fire companies in town. We have 9 different fire districts, a bunch of different firehouses. The men and women behind us here representing not only just Fords, Hope Lawn, and Caseby, but other fire districts throughout this great town are just the fabric of Woodbridge. And the fact that they all come out on a day like today to pay respects to their fallen comrade, I just think it's remarkable the way the firemen and women in Woodbridge Township just care about their own and their family and they're just wonderful, wonderful people, and I'm just so proud to be here with them today remembering Tom. I'd now like to call up Tom's son Eric to say a few words.
Morning, everybody. Thank you all for coming out. On behalf of the Kolarick family and all the members of the Caseby Fire Department, I want to thank the mayor and his staff for this tremendous honor. As firefighters, every time that we jump on that fire truck, it's all in the back of our minds that we might not come home. Unfortunately for my father, that happened, and it's very refreshing to see a group of local politicians that recognize their hometown heroes. We saw it a few years ago with Bruce Turcotte from Hopalon, and we see it again today with this tremendous honor. Again, my father served 42 years in this city, and I can't think of a better way to show appreciation for that than having a street named after him. It's a permanent mark, and it'll be here forever for generations to come to see. So thank you again, Mayor McCormick, Delina, thank you very much.
Thank you. Now I'd like to call up Chris Elong from the Casby Fire Company.
On behalf of the Protection Fire Company No. 1 of Casby, its members, officers, and the District 4 Board of Fire Commissioners, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. Thank the township for dedicating this street, and we'd like to invite everybody back to the firehouse to enjoy lunch with us. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming out.